Hello everyone, welcome. Jeannie, you are first. You want a love oracle? We can do that. When I looked up, Janie, I was streaming for 1 minute and 23 seconds. It was weird. It was like 1, 2, 3. So I feel like there is like a gradual process, maybe like a gradual learning curve or something, or there's some transformations and changes happening. With religious factors and the upright, for you, it looks like your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it could be Spirit saying when it comes to love, the connection that you have with yourself and the connection that you have with romantic connections is based on how you were raised in your life. Also, in the reverse, I get love yourself first. So the person who's coming towards you, they have an issue with how they treat themselves. You can't give the right kind of love to another person if you don't love yourself properly. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So these are the type of people who don't know how to say no to others, where they feel like, oh, I'm never enough. Probably always overcompensating for areas of themselves and their life that doesn't really fulfill them. It's really sad. Be very careful of who comes towards you in love. I feel like they have some work they need to do. Sometimes they might project some of their negativity and their insecurities, so beware of that, okay? I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, hon. Marissa, you can post your question. I did get 3 donations. I'm going to go ahead and do Gypsy and Stephanie, and then I'll make the list. Gypsy... Let's see. Let me see about Gypsy. Okay. He's got some, he has some very, very interesting. He definitely showed up with the King of Swords coming out, but we'll see, Let's see. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse at 4:36 p.m. As of right now, in this moment, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, he's so stressed out about money. He's not thinking about you or missing you. It's just, I'm just really not in a good place. I'm spread out thin. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. My life is so unbalanced. With the Wheel of Fortune, all he's thinking about, like, how can things turn out better for me? Why I really want for my life to turn around. Why can't I just make things work for myself? I think he's in a very negative headspace, and he's thinking about nothing other than, how do I get my life in order? Because with the Five of Cups sideways and the Hermit in reverse, I think, yes, he does miss you when he gets really in his feelings. He's not in his feelings. He's very stuck on his material well-being. But I do feel like when he gets in his feelings, he misses you. He actually gets a bit depressed, and he's like, I really want to talk to you when I get down and out, but I can't because I got to focus on this over here. With the Page of Swords reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Tower, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. I feel like he misses your kindness. He's like, you're so understanding, sensitive, and sweet. I go back to, I don't know if he took pictures of you or like he rereads messages of you, but while he's working, he spies on you in some way. With the Moon in reverse, the Tower, and the King of Swords, I feel like he's like on the verge or the brink of messaging you or saying something to you. But I do feel like there is this energy in this very second. He's not missing you, but when he's like in an emotional part of, I don't know if he's somebody, because he's an air sign, he might be able to separate his emotions and his thoughts. He might be just one of those people who's just like, I can't think about my feelings right now. I gotta focus on this right now because it's logical, it makes more sense, and I have to deal with it right now. So I feel like he does miss you when he's in his emotional state, but right now he's like in a very logical sense, okay? No, I'm saying in this very moment, as I pull the energy, he's not missing you in this moment because he's so focused on his material. But whenever he gets emotional, like all he wants to do is talk to you. And he's like, stop thinking about her. Like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I know I really want to talk to her and I really want her to like coddle me and make me feel better. But I can't think about it right now. It's almost like this energy of like, I need to push away my feelings because I got to focus on my stability and my money. Like, everyone has that ability of doing that. You know, when you're so overwhelmed with things and you're just like, oh my gosh, I really miss this person. Stop thinking about this person. You got to focus on your stuff. Like, you got to pay your bills. You got to go to work. Do you know what I mean? So in this moment, he's not missing you. But like I said, when he's like in an emotional period of time, all he does is think about you. So I feel like he tries really hard to not think about you because he has so much other stuff going on in his life that throws him off balance. That he's like, I can't miss you. I can't think about you. I have to focus on this and take care of this. But then he's like, oh, but I can't stand it. I really want to message you because I miss you. We all get like that. I mean, you can't think of every little thing every second of the day, right? Or every person every second of the day. So I feel like that's what it is, okay? So don't worry. He does miss you. It's just that he's trying not to think about you. So many people do that. It's terrible. It's not healthy for us to always, you know, be down and out. But also, if you want to talk to someone or miss someone, you shouldn't be like held back from them either. You should feel free to be open and communicate, right? But people, they get a little defensive, insecure, stuff happens. All right, Stephanie. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. All right, Miss Stephanie, I'm gonna do you. Again, the person who's coming towards you needs to free themselves. Either they're in a connection that they need to release, or they're in that energy of like, I just need to get out of my head and get out there. It's time to take back control of your life. So it could be they need to break up with someone and free themselves, or they need to get out of that emotional funk of like, I'm never going to meet anyone, I'm never going to leave my house, I'm never going to, you know what I mean? Sometimes I think people get stuck in that energy. Also for them, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So I feel like this person might be stuck in this energy. I don't know, maybe if they're married and they don't believe in divorce, or they're terrified of getting divorced, or they've been with a person for a long time and for them they're like, oh, I should stay in this relationship because you don't give up on people. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's something within them that's preventing them from really being free to like go out and date and meet someone new, that kind of thing. Okay? I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. It always comes out that way. It's like very bizarre. You get that a lot. It's very confusing. Okay, let me see. I do not have a long day today. Let me get this list written and I'm closing it because I don't have a ton of time. Hold on. Marissa. Miss J. Happy Chick. And Maccabees. Okay. Hold on. Let me know how it goes, Stephanie. Like, seriously, if you're not putting yourself out there meeting people, start meeting people. Let's get this action coming towards you faster. Good luck, Kai. Alrighty, let me go up to... Oh, and Jade, I need to add you on there too. I'll put you on there. It's going between option. Alrighty. Ten of Cups sideways, Tower. Oh boy. What is going on? He's like, I don't know if he's going through some sort of a separation or ending, or he's just having some shocking revelation. He just doesn't know what he feels like is his happiness. He's like, I feel so numb. Like, what's going on here? And it's 4:44. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Okay, let's see what's going on here. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords reverse, the Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. So there's like this weird energy of like, I need to take more initiative in my life. I feel like he's like trying to like teach himself how to be better or how to be different, or like, I need to take more initiative in life. I'm very overwhelmed because of my own circumstances, because I take too long to make decisions. I take too long to communicate. I just take too long to do anything and everything. I feel like there's a very like, a realization kind of energy of like, I'm messing up or I'm doing something wrong. With the Emperor, he's like, I need to take action. I need to do something more with my life, with myself, so I can get myself out of this. Whatever he's in, he's like, out of this. With the Ten of Pentacles, he's like, I need to get work, find work, or make money, or get abundance if I want to have any type of future. I feel like there's this very strange push that he's having, like, I gotta do more, be better. With the Nine of Wands, but he's like, but it's really hard because I don't really know, like, life, I always get blockages, like nothing ever really works out for me. Like, my life has always been really difficult. With the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, he feels like he has nothing to offer anybody. Like, he doesn't have anything to offer you. He doesn't have anything to offer himself. It's like this weird energy of, I don't have anything to offer, and that's why I don't make efforts towards anybody, you know, because with the Chariot in reverse, could be he doesn't have a car, or it like he prevents him from taking movement. With the Six of Pentacles reverse, the Seven of Wands reverse, the Eight of Wands reverse, and the Magician reverse. Okay, so there's this strange thing where he blames like everything else to be the problem. It's like, you know, because my life sucks and nothing ever works out for me, that's why I can't like get what I want, and I'm so defensive, and you know, I can't take action because like it makes me really insecure because I don't have anything to offer. And but it's like he needs to take action and make it happen for himself, you know. And that's why he's like, that's why he reverts to being very manipulative and selfish. With the King of Swords in reverse, he's emotionally unavailable. He doesn't know how to get out of this cycle. He's like, I gotta do more, I gotta make changes, but every time I make any effort, nothing happens. Or, you know, I don't get paid enough, or something unfair happens, and then like I want to close up and run away. So I feel like that's why it's like he'll come towards you and then he disappears. He'll come towards you and disappears. But he's emotionally unavailable right now. Hangman, he's like, I really need to think about things. Two of Pentacles, I need to make a decision about certain aspects of my life, materially, emotionally, like a lot of things. I just gotta figure it out. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, he's like, I don't want to give up. I don't feel like you and I are over. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Pentacles, so he's like in that energy of like, I just need something to turn around for me. Like, things have to turn around. Because with the Five of Pentacles, he feels like, because I'm like always broke, and because of this, I always get really insecure. King of Wands in reversed. I get really scared to take any action. I get real lazy. I don't really do anything. I get real mean. Whatever it is, he's just like, I just need for things to turn around. Like nothing ever happens. And then like when if I'm broke, I don't do anything. Like I don't take action. I don't do anything with the World card, but I need for things to change. With the Sun, I just want to be happy, but with the Star in reverse, but I'm not. I'm always really emotional and sad. Ace of Wands reverse, that's why I don't take action. I feel like even he struggles to get it up because he's like so emotionally overwhelmed and like stressed out. With the Three of Wands, he's trying to make plans for his future, and that's why like sometimes when he's distant and he doesn't talk to you, it's because he's like, I just get in these moods or like a rut. Queen of Swords, he feels like you're honest and you're somebody who is planning for your future, and you try to communicate very clearly. With the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse, he's like, it's weird. I will continuously connect with you, but I'm not going to pursue you romantically. Okay? Four of Pentacles, because I'm going to hold back my feelings and I don't want to like open up. Five of Swords, because I feel like I don't know who I can trust, and you know, I don't want you to see this. It's almost like I don't want you to see the side of me, but it's like I'm always having to be like 5 steps ahead of people. With the Five of Cups, I'm really unhappy with my life. I feel like some days he even misses you, but with he's like, I'm just very unhappy and disappointed with my life. Ace of Cups in reverse, that's why I don't want to be in a relationship, or I can't start one even. Nine of Swords, because it gives me a lot of fear and anxiety. Page of Swords in reverse, and the Fool. I think he always checks to see if you started something new with someone else. He also is in the energy, but I want to be free to do what I want to do. With the Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So he feels like 4 of Cups. It's weird because he feels like you're a great mom and you're a good person, and he even likes the fact that he shares a child with you because he feels like you're a very maternal person. But with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups and Page of Wands, I think he's very attracted to your maternal energy, Marissa. And that's why he's like, I think he likes seeing how you interact with your child, but he's like, I can just talk to you and like, you know, see my kid here and there, but I'm just really miserable and unhappy with my life. Page of Wands, it's like he just runs around like he has a very difficult time with responsibilities. He's like, I just want to have fun or be very lighthearted. Three of Pentacles, be friends with you. Hierophant, because we have stuff in common. Like he feels like you two have stuff in common. We understand each other. I feel like that's why we can be good friends, but I'm just looking for fun. I'm not looking to be too serious. With the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles, he's working on right now, focusing on trying to let go of bad habits, whether it's, you know, smoking too much or drinking too much or whatever it is, doing drugs. He's like, I'm trying to let go of doing that because with the Eight of Pentacles, I gotta focus on getting a job or working, or maybe because of work, he can't do it anymore. With the Queen of Pentacles, he just feels like you're very stable, you're very supportive, and you're a good mother. Page of Cups in reverse to the child that you had together. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, but he's also like, yeah, but I don't know what I want. I'm like a wild person. I don't know what I want. I change my mind all the time. I'm impulsive. I have a short temper. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't know what direction to go in. Nine of Pentacles, I just want to be single and stable. Seven of Pentacles, I'm willing to be friends with you or keep you consistently in my life, but with the Death in reverse, nothing's going to change. Like, I'm not going to progress and ask to be in a relationship. I'm not going to, like, delete you from my life. Just nothing's going to change. I just want it just the way that it is. Like, we can be friends. I'll talk to you once in a while, you know, when I feel like it, and then not when I don't. I hate that it's on his terms, though. I mean, King of Wands in reverse came out earlier, so it's, like, on his terms. But he's like, I'm not changing this. With the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Cups. Because he feels like you've known each other a long time, but he's like, I live somewhere else, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not looking to commit to you. Three of Cups. I just want to see you and have fun with you. Be friends with you. Seven of Swords. But I like to be shady. I don't like being accountable to anyone. I like to do what I want to do. Hook up on the DL. You know. He's not good. Queen of Wands, because he's really attracted to you. But the Judgment, he's had a realization. Queen of Cups, you're also really lovely, sweet, kind. Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. He feels like he can talk to you, that things are like good. You guys have good conversations. But with the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse, but he's also in the energy of like, I'm okay with talking to anyone. Like, anyone who's nice, who treats me well and has good conversations with me, or, you know, we have a good time. I don't care who it is. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to invest in anyone serious or long term. With King of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. One of it, some of it, all of it. Underlying energy, Strength in reverse. He is very stubborn and he is very insecure. Eight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Cups reverse. Two of Wands and the King of Cups in reverse. He's got issues. He's moody. He changes his mind a lot. It's like he'll like you one day, doesn't want to deal with you another. Like, he's just like, I just like having fun because I hold on to a lot of pain from my past, and it prevents me from wanting to further open up or want to connect with somebody. Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, I just want to have fun. Two of Wands. I gotta make a decision though. King of Cups in reverse. I'm not happy with my life. Page of Pentacles. I want to talk to you more. Two of Cups. Be friends with you. Connect with you. Six of Wands. Bang you. Five of Wands reverse. But I don't want any conflict or drama. He's just looking for hookup buddies and for fun, but he's not looking for serious and commitment. Four of Swords, because I need to think about life. Lovers in reverse. I don't want to be in a relationship. Temperance. I just need balance and stability. Hermit. I like being on my own. Three of Swords. And the Eight of Swords. It's like he's always afraid someone's going to hurt him or screw him over. And then he feels like also like this energy of negativity all the time, of like something bad's going to happen. Someone's going to hurt me or take things from me. Or with the Justice card, he's like, I just want us to be okay with each other. I want us to be on good terms with one another. But I'm too scared to be in a relationship. I'm too secretive. I'm too me. Like, it's like this, people don't get me. Like, I don't want to talk to people about me. High Priestess, I don't know about my future. I'm scared about the future. I can't even plan for the future. So it's kind of like this energy of like, if you bring up talks with me about the future, I'm going to run and hide. If you want me to like give you commitment, I'm going to leave. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just going to disappear. Because he's so uncertain about himself, his life, everything. He's just like, I just like to have fun. I'm still attracted to you. I find you to be hot. If you want to give me attention and bang me, I'll take it. Like, basically, like, I'll just take whatever people will give me. I'm not gonna lie to you. He sounds exactly like the Aquarius guy that I met at the store one day. He literally says, yeah, I just figure if they're pretty and they want to have sex, I just have sex with them. Like, you know, I was like, what? I was like, are you kidding me? And he goes, yeah, and then, like, you know, I accidentally got one or a couple of them pregnant, and, you know, it's like, and I try to have a relationship with them, but then it's like, they disappoint me, or they hurt me, or I'm just like, dude, what? Like, it's just a thing. I don't think he's alone. I don't think it's just because he's an Aquarius, but I just do feel like he's just very scared of moving forward into something more, and he's afraid of the talk of like the future, and he doesn't want you telling him what to do. It's like I think he's just very unbalanced, immature, not wanting to take accountability for his own actions, and just in a very, very not very good place. Okay, that's what I see. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Miss J, you can post your question, hon. Let me see. He's an interesting fellow, because, like, he sees that, you know, you guys have stuff in common, and like he like enjoys spending time with you, and he's very attracted to you, but he's also like, yeah, but she probably has like plans or wants a future or wants something more, and I can't do that. Like, okay. It would be nice if he would just offer you something more and then have something stable, but he's just so uncertain. Okay, let me see, Miss J. We have a summer brew. That depends on you. Okay. Be picky, because I just don't like what just came out. So be picky. Let's see. With the Four of Cups, it's a maybe. It could be that somebody's like super lonely, like a guy's lonely or he's unhappy with his life, and he's like, oh, look at that pretty thing over there. Maybe we can like talk or something. Do you know what I mean? He's not coming towards you in the mindset of like wanting like real commitment. That's the problem with the Three of Cups in reversed. I think that he'll have his eye on multiple people or talking to multiple people. It even looks like this summer you might be talking to multiple people. But I don't see you being in like a relationship, because with the Justice reverse, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the Ten of Wands, it could be that one of the guys who comes towards you, who you think like, oh cool, we're talking, we're getting along, he's just unhappy and bored with his life. But with the Justice reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I don't know if he just went through a divorce, or he's just like, my life isn't balanced and I'm not ready. I'm not looking to invest in someone long term. I'm not looking to be in a relationship. Ten of Wands, life is really hard. I'm really stressed out. I got a lot on my plate. King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, another energy, Justice reverse, King of Swords. A lot of times it's either a divorced person or somebody who is just like very focused on non-emotional kind of connections. Like with the Page of Pentacles, it could be that you're going to continue talking to this person. He might even be an air sign, but it is an energy of like, I'll talk, I'll hook up if you want, but I'm not looking to be in a relationship. So I don't see you being like in a solid commitment or anything, or having like a boyfriend. I do see you like maybe dating a few people or meeting a few people and having conversations. But I feel like this person is standing out because maybe you have interest in him, but then it's like, and he's showing interest, but it's kind of confusing because he's not looking to commit. Does that make sense? So, like I said, keep being picky, but get to know people, because, you know, relationships don't happen like right away. Do you know what I mean? You have to get to know a person. You really got to get past like the, you know, the walking on ice kind of thing, tiptoeing on ice. But like I said, this person might show interest and it could change. Remember, it's a maybe with the Four of Cups, depending on how well you're both willing to communicate with each other. I don't see him in a triggering energy like the King of Swords reverse. So he just might be like, I want to get to know you and talk to you before I make any decisions, because, you know, I just went through something and I'm not looking to commit. But if you interest me, or, you know, if you're not drama, if you're not this, maybe I'll consider it. Do you know what I mean? So it could be like how you communicate or act around this person to make them decide if they want to be something more or not. So always get to know someone. That's why it's a maybe. Like, you kind of have to like convince people sometimes that you're not nuts, that you're not looking to take advantage of them or use them or hurt them. Do you know what I mean? You can't always know right away. Like, if he sees you flirting with some other guy while you're talking to him, like, you know, a hot dude walks by and you're like eyeing him and like going, ooh, he might be like, all right, I'm done. Nice meeting you, bye. Do you know what I mean? Like, it depends on, I think, how you communicate and how you react to one another and speak to one another. All right, let's see. See about work. Because it's always the energies. Whenever you ask tarot, it's always the energy currently. Kind of like if you're somebody who's easily triggered and you're someone who would pop off or get angry or like try and start drama or something, then it's like that, oh, well, then this person might not like that. But if you're in a transitional period of like you're working on yourself, healing, and you're just like, I'm ready to just have a good time, meet people, be open to like talking and stuff, and it's like, depending on where you are, the trajectory of what comes towards you will always change, you know? And if you're patient with them and then you have more conversations and you're putting in effort back and forth, that can always change it too. Let's see. All right, let's see about work. How do people feel about her? What is going on? It's weird. I see a man sitting at a desk, like tapping his fingers, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what he's like waiting for, or I don't know if he's like planning something, but like I see a guy like tapping his fingers on his desk. Let's see. With the Eight of Cups reverse, the Star reverse, the Queen of Swords reverse, the Devil reverse. Oh boy. Someone is holding a grudge against you. She's an older woman, maybe, or a woman who has a higher position than you, or somebody who has lied about you, or she's somebody who doesn't spread the truth. Queen of Swords reverse is not a nice person. She's manipulative. She's selfish. She lies. She's like a con woman. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, she's holding some sort of a grudge against you. And you've hurt her feelings or something, or messed up her plans. With the Devil in reverse, she's holding hard hate towards you. I don't know who she is, but she's like mad. Like, ugh, you ruined or foiled my plans, or you caught me lying. She seems very upset. Maybe she thinks you're the liar, not me. Crazy. What? Okay. With the Six of Pentacles, slightly reverse sideways, Six of Swords reverse. She feels like something unfair has happened, and then you've created chaos for her. Because, like I said, I feel like she thinks that you foiled her plans or something, or it's this weird energy of you messed everything up. Maybe she feels like you messed up her relationship or her friendship with someone, but she's like, it's not fair. You just created a big mess for me. Ooh. With the Emperor and the Hangman, it could be because something you've said or done has made a boss think about her words, her actions, maybe second guess her. And she's like, oh, this person likes me. Like, how come, why would you ruin this for me, kind of thing. It's like, oh, maybe this person has given pause, and it's like, I need to think about what you said to me, or, I think maybe he's even thinking about you too. It's like, what's the truth here? What's going on? Anything else? With the Empress, the Ten of Wands reversed, and the Four of Swords. Now, somebody feels like you are bound for greatness. Someone, I could even be this Emperor. He feels like I can see you sitting like right next to me, or like, what do you call it, in the office next door, or being like somebody who has a lot of abundance in her path. You're somebody who takes a lot of initiative, and I think you get him real excited. He's like, I could see you like sitting next to me, like going to meetings with me, like being in like a, what do you call it? Kind of like this energy of I can see you taking a lot of action. With the Four of Swords, I think about it. Like, I think about how you could progress, where you go in this connection, or in this workplace. With the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse, there is this energy where this person wants to communicate with you because they're unhappy in their own personal life. I feel like one of your bosses has the hots for you. But I feel like he's very unhappy in his own personal life, and that's why he wants to gear up and like give you more attention or more communication. Nothing else. The Nine of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. This person wants to take you out for a drink or like have some fun with you. Kind of like, hey, let's go. You want to go grab a dinner, a drink, something. But with the Four of Pentacles, he's afraid to say something to you about it. I feel like he just wants to like sit and talk to you, because he's just in that energy of like, my life at home isn't great, I'm not very happy, but I hate to say he kind of wants to replace his wife with you or something, but that's kind of the energy, because it's like, you could be my work wife, but I feel like he even thinks about real wife. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, I do see this person even considering giving you some sort of a, what do you call it? An opportunity that's going to give you more financial stability and abundance. So I feel like they're holding off on giving this to you, but there is some plan to give you a better work opportunity, a raise, or a higher position. Ten of Pentacles, you're going to get paid more money. You're going to be more abundant, but they're holding back of telling you. So I feel like there's some communication on the way about it. With the Hermit and the King of Cups in reversed. Now, somebody is not in a very good energy. It could be, with the King of Cups in reverse, this person is very sad. They're very moody, like emotionally, kind of like a mess. With the Hermit, they've been trying to like sit by themselves and be quiet. They don't want to be around anyone. They're in a very closed off kind of energy. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups reversed. He doesn't want to talk about anybody or talk to anybody. He's in this energy of, I'm scared to say anything to anyone. Could be because he's sad about a child, or it could be with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. This person very heavily thinks very romantically of you and desires your company, if you know what I mean, but is afraid to say anything. Anything else? How do people feel? There's the energy surrounding her. The workplace. You're welcome, bud. With the Magician and the Six of Cups at the bottom, I do feel like there is a person who feels like you can get whatever you want because you're friendly with the bosses. So someone thinks that you, not that you manipulated it, but like you're getting everything that you want because you created like friendships with the bosses. With the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe they feel like, maybe they feel like something isn't the right time. Maybe it's the opportunity. With the Seven of Pentacles, they want you to continue working here, but I feel like if we don't give you this, we have to wait a little bit longer, but I hope that as long as we make you wait, you're not going to leave or walk away. Strength in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're kind of worried because they don't know when to tell you. So very well could be with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if the bosses are trying to prevent the other department from giving you the offer, because they're like, can you hold off a little longer? I feel like they're afraid that they're going to give you the offer and then you're going to leave. So they're a little bit worried about that. With the Four of Cups, the Two of Wands reversed, and the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reversed, someone's very unhappy because they feel like, I wish I can keep you from leaving. Five of Cups, I'm really sad. I feel like you're going to go. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like someone feels like you're going to move to the other department to work. Anything else? Ace of Wands reverse, Temperance. Spirit is saying that they're like, I wish you would wait. I wish you would wait until the opportunity was available to give to you. So there is a lot of energy of sadness, of like, I can't give you what you want right now, but I feel like you might be getting an offer, maybe in the other department or something, but they're also trying to whip up something for you to keep you, but it's also like, I wish you will wait because it's not available yet, or we haven't like figured it out. I hope they don't give you the offer before we figure something out. With the Sun in reverse and the Three of Pentacles, they're really sad because they want you to continue working with them. So the messages are repeating themselves, so I don't feel like there's a whole lot more energy coming towards you. Anything else? Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, well, it looks like they feel like you're somebody who is looking to better yourself. There's going to be positive financial gains for you coming up. With the King of Pentacles at the bottom, they feel like you're in your feminine and masculine state of, I'm going to go after more stability and I'm going to get it. So I do feel like they feel very positively about you, and they feel like you're somebody who is not waiting around, you're not playing games, you're very focused on what you want and you're going after it. So positive overall. It's just like one woman, she seems to be real ugly towards you, but that's not your fault, that's her own problem. She's a liar, she's a manipulator. She feels like you're messing up her plans, maybe like getting the higher ups to look at her funny or not treat her the same way. So I feel like she's upset about that, but you have nothing to worry about because I do see good things coming for you, because they only have positive things to say about you. Minus the, I'm really attracted to you, I'd like to bang you instead of my wife. Other than that, I do see positive things. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Are you at an event? Is that what you said? Oh, have fun at your event. Let me know how things go, okay? Good luck, hon. Alright, Miss Happy Chick. Happy Chick, Happy Chick. Let me go back up. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Let's see. Ooh. So it's like something exploded or something. I don't know. It's like, oh crap. I'm gonna put them back because all the cards, like just several cards, just exploded. Maybe he's about to explode. Maybe he's so frustrated and like angry and about to explode. With the Four of Swords, he's like, I need a break. He's like, I need a break. I need to rest. I need a break. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, he's like, I don't want to deal with anybody. I feel like he's almost in the energy of like, I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to, I don't want to work with anyone. I just want my space. I hate I hate to say I hate everyone, but he's in the energy of like, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to work with anyone. I need a break. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just his energy if I need a break. Ace of Wands, sideways, Justice. He's like, I need a break because I feel like he's about to explode. Because with the Ace of Wands sideways, I'm not going to punish anyone. I'm not going to take away any opportunities from anyone. I'm not going to make any decisions with the Justice card because there are rules for a reason and I need to follow them. So he's like, I think he's trying not to project any of his like frustration onto anyone else. He's like, I just need to get away and like not make any decisions or do anything based on how I feel right now until I think about things. And he's like, I gotta follow the rules, I gotta calm down. Well, the Six of Wands in reverse, so he's like, some bad news came to him or something. He just feels like really defeated, like, oh my gosh, why? With the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot, and the Five of Cups in reverse. He's got some, I think he got some communication from someone with the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. and the Chariot and the Five of Cups in reverse. I don't know if maybe one of the women at the workplace, she might have given him some bad news. And he's like, he's very unhappy, and he's like, maybe he's in the energy of, I just need to get rid of this anger, frustration, emotional energy. He thinks that, I think that one of the ladies is very like selfish or greedy or something, and he just feels like, you know what, I just don't care. He's like, you know what, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't care, and like I'm just fine. Seven of Pentacles, Sun in reversed, Five of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Fool in reversed. He thinks that one of the ladies is trying to get him in trouble. He's like, she's been working here a long time. She's unhappy. I'm unhappy. Five of Swords reversed. I don't trust her. I don't know what her problem is. Ace of Cups reversed. I don't like her. Fool in reversed. I don't want to deal with her. With the Devil, he's in a very negative headspace right now. He's in that, you know, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't know if anyone's going to screw me over or if anyone's going to like really ruin my day. Eight of Wands reversed. Again, I don't want to talk to anybody. Page of Wands reversed, because I'm insecure and uncertain because of some woman. So I don't know if there's a woman above him. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or it could even be just a coworker or somebody who has a grudge against him. Maybe she complained about him and said something, but he's gotten some bad news because of some woman. And now he has trust issues, and now he's like, oh, this woman's trying to screw me over, or she's like doing something. Page of Wands in reverse, and he's real intimidated. He's like, oh, I'm scared to talk to someone, do something. Eight of Swords, I feel really trapped in my head. I feel like I can't talk to anyone about anything. Like, I gotta be careful what I say. High Priestess, I don't know what's gonna happen. King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Strength in reverse. Knight of Swords, Hierophant in reverse. So I feel like he sees you as being the Queen of Cups, the nice, sweet girl. But with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this might be one of his like other boss friends. Like he's like, oh, like I in the Strength in reverse, I'm nervous to let you guys see how stressed out I am or nervous I am because of this woman. So I think he doesn't want you or the friend to know, or the, you know, the other boss guy or friend, whoever it is. I don't think he wants you guys to know that he's really insecure and stressed out because of some lady who either might have complained or said something. With the Knight of Swords, Hierophant in reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe it's because he doesn't know what you guys are going to communicate. And with the Hierophant in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, I think he's very focused on his own job because he's afraid that somebody like might ask questions and then like something might come out that might get him in trouble. I don't know if he got word of you shouldn't give this person like a higher position, or, you know, this person shouldn't have this job. Nine of Pentacles, and them get paid as much as they do. I don't know. I think he's just really afraid of his job right now. He's really stressed out. They might have, maybe they said, I don't know if this woman said, oh, he shouldn't be a boss, he's a jerk, or something. Something has happened that he's really stressed out and he can't like talk about it or something. Or he feels really uncomfortable around people now. And with the Three of Swords in reverse, he's just like, I just want the day to be better. I just want to forget about this. Death card. I think he hopes that the other person quits or leaves, or something happens where she changes departments or leaves. Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, he has trust issues. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who to trust. I can't give any opportunities to anyone. So he might be like trying to, he might struggle with trying to figure out like what opportunities to give, or if there's like a, he's like, you know what, no one's getting a promotion, no one is, I don't know who to give it to, I don't trust anyone. Two of Swords in reversed, I don't want to talk to anyone. Five of Pentacles in reversed, Hangman reversed, the World, and the Three of Cups. Oh, he's like, I need to figure something out. I need to talk to certain people, figure things out. I think he's trying to see if the woman is trying to, I don't know, she's like trying, I think he thinks that the lady is trying to get money out of the company or something, or screw him over somehow, And so he's like, I just need to figure this out before I talk to anyone, because I don't know what this lady is trying to do here. Because with the World card, until that ends, or the Three of Cups, until I hear good news, Page of Cups in reverse, I'm scared to talk to anyone that I consider as my friend. Huh. I don't know what's going on. There's something going on. Wheel of Fortune reverse, not a good time. Six of Swords, I have to wait till things calm down. Eight of Cups, then I can let it go. Moon in reverse, once it's revealed. Knight of Wands in reverse, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to have a hot temper. Ten of Swords in reverse, because he's afraid of getting fired. I don't know if this woman is like trying to screw him over, get him fired or something like that. But she's done something and he's terrified to like deal with anyone else because he's afraid, like, what if they tell on me or say something that gets me in trouble or gets me screwed over? This person is scared. So your boss is scared. He's like, I just don't want to get fired. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Again, that energy of, I don't know if one of the bosses like really got on his case, or now he's just terrified and easily triggered and like can't trust anyone. Six of Pentacles, I'm going to be nice to everyone. I'm going to follow the rules. Two of Pentacles, but I don't know what to do. Queen of Wands in reverse. He thinks that, I think that lady must be mad at him. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I feel like she wants revenge and she wants to, like, get me fired. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I'm really insecure. Eight of Pentacles reverse. And the Star. He's working overtime, or he's working really hard to either manage her schedule and, like, give her what she wants so that she... what do you call it? So it fixes things and that she's not so mad at him anymore or something. I don't know how it has anything to do with you, because I asked what his energies are towards you, and if he's been avoiding you or acting really weird, it's because he's like really nervous about this person. I feel like that's why he's like, I'm scared, I need to get away from this person, I need to avoid everybody, like I'm like hot and cold, like I don't know what this person wants, what her intentions are towards me, and I feel like she might try and screw me over and like get me fired or something. With a Ten of Pentacles, Emperor, he's like, this is a great job for me, I make a lot of money, but I have to be like serious and I gotta be the boss, okay? With the King of Wands, I need to act like everything's fine, I gotta be a good leader, I gotta follow the rules. Hermit, I'm gonna keep to myself. Knight of Cups, I'm gonna be friendly with everybody. Tower in reverse, because I don't want any big changes, I don't want to get fired, I don't want anything big to happen. Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm very unhappy. Three of Wands, I have to keep my space from everybody. I gotta plan for my future. Two of Wands, I gotta make decisions. Four of Wands, I gotta, in order to keep my stability. Oh boy. Underlying energy, Five of Wands in reverse, I'm trying to keep the peace. I'm trying to avoid any conflict. Four of Cups, I'm really disappointed and unhappy with what's going on. Ace of Swords, I think he's nervous about a conversation he needs to have. Two of Cups in reverse. Could be that in the Nine of Cups. Huh. Now, I don't know if this is work or this is personal now. Because with the Two of Cups reverse, Nine of Cups, Empress in reverse. Now, I don't know if maybe it's his wife, or there's another boss lady or some woman who's older than him who's giving him a hard time. Nine of Wands in reverse, he feels like I can't please anybody. Like, it could be the boss or it could be his wife. He's like, I feel like a victim, like I can't please anyone. Like, no matter what I do, it's like I'm always messing up. Temperance, I just want some peace and stability. Ten of Wands, I'm so stressed out. Queen of Swords, King of Cups in reverse, but some woman, like I said, it could be a boss, it could be his mother, could be his wife. There's some woman who said some, like, had a conversation or had some sort of communication and spoke some truth, and now he's butthurt. He's sad, he's moody, he's all over the place. Judgment in reverse. Feels like he either misunderstood maybe something she said or was very critical. Six of Cups in reverse. He's very hurt and upset about this. Seven of Wands in reverse, and he's very defensive. Seven of Cups, he doesn't know what to do. Magician reverse. He's like, I just need to focus on myself, because with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I'm really stressed out. Lovers in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. I think he thinks that something unfavorable is going to happen. Like I said, I don't know if it's personal. Like, I don't know if maybe he and his wife are having some problems. Or there's something where he feels like he's getting screwed over and he's really scared and stressed out. And he's like, I'm just trying to keep the peace, but I feel like I can't deal with this person, or I'm just struggling and I might be going through like an ending of some kind. He's like, I'm trying to prevent an ending. I'm trying to prevent any hostility. I think he's just really, really worried and stressed out. He goes, I am so stressed out. So don't take anything that he says towards you. Don't take it personally, and, you know, just act like your normal self. He's just going through a lot in his own world, whether it's personal or professional. It's just like a lot of things are bothering him right now that he's avoiding everybody, okay? So if you feel like he's acting weird around you, it's because he's overwhelmed, okay? He's got a lot going on. He also works with his daughter, Leslie. Okay. I don't know if maybe his daughter said something to his wife like, oh, well, Dad is acting flirty with the ladies at work, you know what I mean, or something. I don't know if she said something, or there's something where, like, somebody is really mad at him, and he's like, oh no, my life is over, like, you know, really stressed out, okay? So I think he's just super, super stressed out. He's like, I'm trying to keep my head afloat, I'm trying to be a good boss, all that kind of stuff. Mac and Bees, you can post your question, hon. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Don't take it personally. You know, a lot of people have stuff going on and you wouldn't know it. And it's not like they hate you. And if they do in the workplace, if he's mean to you, harasses you, go tell HR, you know. But other than that, he's just in an energy of like, I'm so stressed out. I got so much stuff going on. I don't know what to do. 93 Jade, I'm going to go ahead and do yours since I have your question. So I don't know if you're here or not, but I'm going to go ahead and do it until Mac and Bees post your question. Let's see. Oh, do you want to see if you're going to be in love in 2025? Because it's a yes or no question. And you just get guaranteed your yes or no question if it's not the correct amount. You have to read my description box, hon. So, Jade, do you want to see if you're going to find love in 2025? I can do that. I don't know if it'll read out that far, but I'll try. Let me switch this around. I'll do Jade. Let's see. Came out twice, I guess they meant it. I'm seeing if you're gonna find love in 2025. Jade, you're female, right? Mac and Bees, I'll do you right afterwards. It's just a yes or no for Jade. With a Hierophant in reverse, I get a no. And the Hierophant in reverse is not like a higher level. It's like you're not going to be in a higher level of commitment by the end of 2025. It very well could be with the Sun. You have to work on finding what makes you happy. I feel like Spirit's like internally, there might be a battle within you where you're trying to figure out like, I want to be happy. I want to be in connections like that bring me a lot of fulfillment, which is understandable. But with the Hierophant universe, could be that you have a difficult time finding people that you have stuff in common with. I don't know if you're somebody who tries to be more positive and optimistic and then you connect with people who are not that way. And I feel like Spirit's like, don't dim your energy, your positivity, because with the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Three of Wands reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, do you work a lot, Jade? Or do you find like you work a lot, you don't make enough money, or you don't always get valued for how much effort you put into either work or relationships or connections? Because with the Ace of Wands, you're in this energy of like, I want better opportunities for myself, whether it's in work or whether it's in relationships. Like you have this desire for a passionate connection. But with the Five of Wands, you have a lot of internal conflict with the Three of Wands in reverse about either getting close to people or trying to find people that you can plan a future with. It very well could be where it's like, I don't know if you're torn where you just get really attracted to a person and you want to move things very quickly and then it never turns into anything, or it's like this energy of like you want things to move faster but it doesn't happen, and because it's not happening the way that you want with the Nine of Swords universe, it gives you like a lot of fear and anxiety. I don't know if you've been up late at night and you've been struggling to sleep, but I do feel like there's a lot of energy of like, I'm ready for something more. I want fun, I want passion, I want love, I want new beginnings, I want it. But inside, I'm just like, I just feel like I never find the right thing. I never find the guy who wants, or a girl, or whatever you want. I don't find the kind of person who wants forever. I don't find a connection with someone where I don't know if it's like, that appreciates me. I feel like there's a lot of stress of like, is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? With the Hermit and the High Priestess, Spirit is saying, I don't know how to help you because you don't leave your house. With the Hermit energy, they're like, you're always by yourself or you're not being social. With the Hermit at the bottom, Spirit's like, if you're not social and you're isolating yourself, there's very little Spirit can do for you other than keep trying to point you to, exit your house or go in a different direction instead of going home after work. Like, go meet friends, go do like social activities. If you're religious, go to church, like do things where you are more than just alone, okay? And Spirit saying like, how can I create something different for you if you're by yourself? Like, you can desire to do things all you want, but if you don't take action, there's very little that Spirit can do for you. With the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, you're at the point of your life where you're very intelligent and plan for your future, okay? You're somebody who's been hurt, so you're very careful who you want to socialize with and let in. Sometimes you can come across as being a little bit cold or somebody who doesn't want connection, okay? And with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, Spirit is saying start taking action. Like, go out, talk to people, connect with friends, go do stuff, okay? Because if you want to plan for a future, for a relationship or a connection, you have to take action. You can't just think about it, desire it, and want it, and you can't sit all by yourself at home and, not meet with people. Spirit is saying with the Knight of Pentacles, get out there and do something, and the potential for something more will change. Because this is your current energy, okay? If you're shifting your energy, you're going out more, you're open to love, you're, in that mode of putting in effort, then Spirit's like, oh, well then there's potential for love. But as of right now, Spirit's saying that there's not going to be love right now. It doesn't look like it because there's no activity that's social. Does that make sense? I'm tired of not making friends. Okay. Spirit is saying, get yourself out there and take some action, okay? And you know what? It's just like anything else in life. It's not always going to happen immediately, or you're not always going to like everyone you meet, You choose, because you're an adult, like, we all choose who we want to surround ourselves with. If people aren't good people, walk away from them. If people are just looking for something that you're not looking for, let them go, Don't be afraid to be alone. Be more afraid of being stuck with people who are going to make your life more miserable. Do you know what I mean? So meet people, go out, be social, date, connect, okay? And then your trajectory of finding love will change. But as of right now, Spirit's saying, how can someone come to you for love if you're not going out, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation. I'm sorry it's not more positive, but Spirit can only guide us to do things to help improve and help manifest what we desire, but we have to put in the effort, okay? You gotta like go out and like, cause literally, and like I said, there's no shade on, dating delivery guys, or people who deliver stuff to you, like the postal service worker, UPS, FedEx, DoorDash, any of that. There's no shade in that, but people typically won't show up on your doorstep unless there's a reason for it. Do you know what I mean? Like Prince Charming doesn't like fall out from the sky in front of your door and ring your doorbell and say, I'm here. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have to actually put in action. And Spirit, and always tell Spirit the kind of person that you want, the qualities of the person that you want. I want a person who's intelligent, funny, you know, caring, emotional, whatever it is you're looking for and desiring from a person, manifest it. Let Spirit know, okay? And then put in action. Put yourself out there and start looking, okay? You'll get there. It'll come together. But you got to put in some action too, because Spirit can only do so much for us. They're like, all right, we'll find someone, we'll push them towards you, but you leave your house and we'll make it happen, you know? I hope I was able to help you. Good luck, hon. All right, Mac and Bees. Let's see. From your angels, let's see. Do you have messages from your angels? Well, I can see. Let's see. Spirit, is there anything I want to tell? With the Empress in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Oh boy. Spirit is saying that you have to release and let go of all the pain your mother has caused you. Spirit, you're rude. Spirit is saying that there is a lot of pain from abuse or lack of love received from a maternal figure. With the Eight of Cups, Spirit wants you to let it go, release it, rather than sit there. Okay, I know this sounds really weird. I'm not calling you an alcoholic. That's not what I'm saying. But it's almost like, you know, it's almost like an alcoholic sitting with 8 glasses of vodka in front of them, or, you know, alcohol in front of them, and just sitting there instead of walking away. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like you're addicted to the pain. Does that make sense? It's like you don't want to let it go. I don't know if you've made it a part of your reality or a part of your who you are, but Spirit is saying you're holding on too tightly to that, and you're not, instead of walking away, you're just sitting there with the pain. Does that make sense? And so Spirit's like, we're trying to make things, you can't sit in that energy and expect for a lot of change to come your way, but I do see a heavy energy of sitting in your emotions and sitting in your pain. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords, also an energy of, you feel a lack of stability within yourself. But Spirit is also saying you need to open up and talk to somebody about it, maybe. Being an energy of, because with the Four of Pentacles reverse and Knight of Swords at the bottom, it's kind of like you talk to yourself because you don't feel like you can talk to anyone else about it. But Spirit is saying you need to talk to someone about it. Like, take action to communicate with someone. Open up, because you're just talking to yourself of like all the things, repeating it. Sometimes it's a cycle that's very vicious and painful. And they're saying, we hear you. Believe it or not, they're saying, I hear you, or we all, whoever's up there, they all hear you. They see your thoughts. They understand the pain you're going through. And they're like, you know, but there's only so much they can do for you. We hear you. We understand the pain that you're going through. But it's creating a lack of stability within yourself. And you lack faith in others around you to provide stability for you as well. With the Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is saying you need to invest in yourself better. Spirit is saying that there are so many opportunities for you, but you have to make the decision and take them. And when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, it could very well be in your job. It very well could be the time where you invest your time, where you invest your connections with other people. Spirit is saying that your investments in your life are yours and yours alone. And with the Judgment card, Spirit is saying we're here guiding you and helping you. Don't ever think that you can't ever ask them or talk to them, because like they said, we hear your conversations to yourself. We hear your thoughts. We understand what you're going through, but do you know what you're going through? The Judgment energy is very much like bringing together Spirit, the universe, everything around you, everything within you together to make decisions and help guide you, make better decisions, have realizations, and take actions that are better for you. And the Ace of Pentacles is very strategic in directions of your life, having new beginnings, making decisions that are really going to benefit you long term. And they're like, your decisions are led by you, but we try and guide you. It's because you're depressed, Maccabees. That's the emptiness. When you're depressed, you feel a deep sense of emptiness. And it might not just be depression. You could have a personality disorder because over time you've been masking it for so long. It's very difficult for you to like open up. And also sometimes see things for what they truly are, because your mind will tell you something different from what's happening. And it happens a lot when you've been abused or when you've gone through a lot of traumatic things in your life. With the Hierophant in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit is saying you're not connecting with yourself or being honest with yourself. Sometimes they're saying sometimes you feel like, I think Spirit's trying to say sometimes you think that they're not real, or, almost like an energy of like, if you're real, why would you let me suffer this? Or I feel like sometimes you don't connect with yourself well and you're not very honest with yourself. You're not in a higher place. You're not in your highest and best place. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, it's also an energy of you avoid finding what's most important and valuable to you because you lack sense of self, okay? Hierophant in reverse is like, you might have ideas of what you believe in, but it's almost like not standing by what you believe. Kind of like, I believe that bologna is made with pig scraps. And then you tell yourself, no, it's not. It's delicious. It's chicken. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like that. But you know what I mean. But about yourself. There might be aspects about yourself that you kind of don't stand by. You might think one thing one day, and then the next day you're like, nah, that can't be right. So I feel like Spirit's saying figure out who you are as a person and be honest with yourself and connect with yourself and connect with Spirit, because they hear everything you say. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you have a tendency of walking away from what you need to. It's like you have a hard time having growth in relationships and connections, and even within yourself, because you're not always true to yourself and you're not always putting investments where they need to be. Kind of like, oh, I want to avoid this because it feels bad, so I'm going to go over here and focus on something else. A lot of times personality disorders can develop due to abuse, because it can make you feel very insecure. It can make you feel unsafe. It can make you, revisit very painful memories, and it can really mess you up. And it's understandable, because our childhood and our psychological development starting from our childhood is pivotal to the person that we become as an adult. And I always tell people, the experiences that you have as a child, shows you what the world is really like. And as an adult, you have to figure out who you want to be, and sometimes when you go through a lot of darkness and pain, some people will follow that, unfortunately, the dark path in life. And sometimes people will overcome. It's a choice of strength within yourself, and also making good decisions for yourself, who you surround yourself with, and what you believe in for yourself. But I feel like you're having a hard time understanding what you believe in, and even like who you are as a person. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you feel very lost. You feel like, I don't know what the future looks like. I don't really know what direction my life is going in. I don't know how to keep myself balanced and focused. I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I'm juggling 500 things and there's no end to it. With the Emperor in the bottom, Spirit is saying you really, really need to take charge of your life and put your life into balance and focus. Okay? Spirit's saying, take charge of your life. Don't let Jesus take the wheel. The saying, like, oh, let Jesus take the wheel. No, you put your hands on the steering wheel and you drive, okay? It's your life, your path, your journey. You have to start making decisions and start like directing yourself on what you want and where to go. With the Fool in reverse, you're afraid to take risks. You're in this energy of like, I'm scared. I don't know if I'm making the right decisions. With the King of Cups at the bottom, Spirit is saying, master your emotions. Okay, get into your masculine energy and tell yourself, get it together, figure yourself out, get your emotions in balance, and then start making better decisions for yourself. It's bring yourself into a mature energy of who you are, and don't let your emotions take advantage of you, okay? A lot of times we can let our emotions overwhelm us and lead us down paths that we normally wouldn't take because we don't think or see or clearly react or respond to things because of a lack of clarity of who we are and what we're going through. And Spirit's trying to say that you really need to master that in order to get yourself on a path of understanding what you want and what direction to go in, not being afraid. Because in life, think about it, every day we wake up, all we are certain of is what we see in that moment and what's happening in that very moment, right? We don't always know what's happening in the future. We don't always know everything we're going to do, because every day you do something, like whether it's getting your car, driving to work, you don't know if there's going to be a car accident. You don't know if the power's going to go out, you don't know what's going to happen. So Spirit is saying every day you take so many risks, but you don't even realize it. But it's like when it comes to decisions that could be beneficial for you, why are you not taking them? It's because you let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's very much like that Incubus song. With the Hermit in reverse, Spirit is saying be more social. Get out there, get out of your head, okay? You've been in your head for too long, because with the Five of Pentacles, you've been in an energy of like leaving people out in the cold because you feel like I'm worthless, I'm useless, I don't feel good about myself, I'm very insecure, I don't feel like people value me, I don't even value me. If you don't see yourself in a very positive way, unfortunately, it can be very difficult for you to believe that anyone else sees you that way. Spirit is saying stop leaving people behind, because the phone works two ways, right? If you're not putting in effort, don't expect other people to put in effort towards you. Be more social and get out of your head. Anything else? With the Seven of Swords in reverse, start being more honest with yourself so you have more clarity. With the King of Swords in reverse, you have a tendency of, I don't know if the men in your life have been very negative towards you, or maybe, I don't know, someone has older than you hurt your feelings and made you feel bad or lied to you about something. Spirit is saying be honest with yourself about what you feel about men. So I feel like I said, I don't know if it's your father or if there's some guy who said something like verbally abusive, or you feel like people think of you negatively. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying see the truth of what people are and what they've said and how they've responded to you. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're also not talking to people. Another energy of fear, of like insecurities. Knight of Wands in reverse. Because you're emotionally unbalanced, you change your mind, you're impulsive, you're hot and cold, you might have a bit of a temper. Again, very much like the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like I don't know what direction my life is going in. I don't know what I want. I keep changing my mind. So I think Spirit is saying you really got to get a hold of it and start like taking charge of your life and putting yourself on a path that's going to be beneficial for you, and knowing who you are, because I feel like you have a hard time knowing what direction to go in because you don't know what you want. But sitting by yourself all the time isn't going to get you what you need. Anything else? Five of Swords sideways. Your mind is playing tricks on you, and sometimes you tell yourself things are true when they're not. With the Six of Cups, Spirit is saying reconnect with the positive aspects of your life, whether it's with family members and friends, whatever it is, connect with people that bring up your light, that you have positive memories with, so that your mind stops playing tricks on you. Because the longer you sit in isolation, the more you start feeding yourself lies about who you are or what people think of you, because you've told yourself the lie so many times that you just believe it. So Spirit is saying connect with family, friends, people that really matter to you and that are very important and you have positive memories with. Anything else? With the Four of Swords, seek some help. Four of Swords, sometimes that's going to a doctor. Sometimes it's, healing, therapy, take a break, rest, because with the Queen of Swords sideways, the Eight of Wands sideways, because you aren't really taking action in your life and you're not being honest with yourself and you're not thinking and speaking clearly, you're slowly cutting more and more people out of your life. With the Page of Wands, Spirit is saying get into the mode of action and going after what you need to do to take care of yourself and put yourself in a better place, okay? That's what I get for you. I think Spirit is saying, like, really focus on your mental and emotional health so that you can be in a place where you are thinking more clearly and making better decisions for yourself and not being so afraid. Because the more afraid you are and the more you isolate yourself, you increasingly become more narcissistic. Does that make sense? Not that you're going to become like a full-blown narcissist, but over time, you grow increasingly narcissistic if you isolate yourself and you're only feeding yourself lies, negativity, and creating like a continued like echo chamber of negativity. Does that make sense? Like, you're a loser. Nobody wants you. Like, you've gained weight, you did this, you know what I mean? Spirit is saying, like, be very careful of how you treat yourself and how you talk to yourself, because a lot of times you'll bring in or attract in energy that will do the same to you, okay? Spirit is saying, if you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. Be social, surround yourself with people who are positive, who can help you through this, but right now you're going down a very dark path, okay? And I was streaming for 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 21 seconds. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Start making decisions, have new beginnings. Literally. You know, 1s are about new beginnings, 2s are about making decisions and balancing things out. I think Spirit heavily is like, make some changes in your life so you can be in a direction and a path that's going to be greatly beneficial for you. Okay? Let me know how things go, hon. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for your donations and thank you for being here. Spirit is saying that there's a lot internally that you need to like categorize, because typically your sign in general likes to be a perfectionist and have things very, very like compartmentalized, also put in order, very neat and organized, but in your mind it's chaos. In your heart it's like an explosion, almost like a bomb went off in your heart and you can't find all the pieces to put it back together. And in your mind, it's like a smoothie or a slushie was poured on it and it's frozen in time in a different place. I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost like you let your heart and mind stay in a very broken state, and it's making it very difficult for you to like grow or like receive, or how do you put it? Like push yourself into a better energy. Does that make sense? You're kind of stunted in a certain place or a certain time in your life where you're very hurt and broken that you weren't able to overcome. Okay? Let me know how things go. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. It's very heavy. I'm so sorry it's so heavy. But Spirit's saying please work on that so that you can be lighter on yourself and nicer to yourself. Okay? Good luck, hon. I hope I was able to help somebody here. Oh, and it says I've been streaming for 1 hour and 23 minutes. 1, 2, 3. And it's 5:55. Look at that. Changes and slow and steady growth. Okay. Good luck. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye.